Hi, Libra. Quick download for you guys about love. This is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra, but it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Don't try to make it fit. If it's not your reading, there are a lot of people in this collective. Just this is just the energy that I'm picking up on right now. Reason for the reading and final outcome: Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Karmic cycle, part of your destiny, part of your fate. I think someone's walking away from the other person and sort of ignoring them at this point. Someone's going to hold their head high and just walk away. You win some, you lose some, kind of. Or like this was just part of destiny, part of a life cycle here between you and this person. But what came out of the Arrows of Love deck for you guys, this is just the Oracle deck they wanted me to use. Standards and boundaries, invitation of love, key to my heart, and heart on lockdown, and fool's gold. So there might have been an invitation of love offered by you or this person at one point, but standards and boundaries were activated. Someone was like, I really, my heart's on lockdown until I find the key to my heart. You might have thought that this person was it for you. They might have thought that it was you were it for them, but it turned out to be fool's gold. I kind of get the feeling that someone's just being, maybe you're both being this way to each other. This is mutual energy. Like, I see you seeing me. No, you don't. No, it's you seeing me. Oh, no, it's you seeing me, bitch. I kind of got this, like, not that you're mad at each other. Maybe you kind of want to show each other up at this point, but someone does like a lot of attention. Someone is kind of ignoring the other person, just walking away, letting destiny roll. Some of you are also maybe wondering, like, it's up to fate. Do we walk away or can I have success with this person? But you're really showing me that you want to plant roots of abundance and feel really secure within yourself and set up a good, stable home. And the time machine is about letting go of old patterns and old conditioning and learning lessons from them and not letting the past and the past patterns define you. Like, you acknowledge them, but you move through a new portal and you don't want to repeat the past. You want abundance. You want to feel rooted. So I meant for this to be your person and how they see you. The roles could be reversed. So whichever side of the reading resonates for you. I know that we have a lot of beloved cross watchers here. So read between the lines. Your person, Libra, they are the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and Justice. So they're really anxious about something. And this Seven of Wands looks very guarded against justice. So you might have really said to them, I want an answer, or I think they're afraid of having justice be served upon them with you. Somebody might have had a difficult decision to make and it really stressed them out. This guy looks like, oh my God, justice is a little too much. Libras are a little bit much for some people. Once we show up looking like this, like when we're not the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups and the Empress anymore, and we show up like this, people are like, whoa, yo, yeah. Huh. So this person's stressed out. And the way they feel about you is the Star, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You could have been connecting to a fire sign. They might have been very attracted to you. If it's a feminine, she definitely thinks about you and wants your attention, but she wants you to make her feel good about herself, possibly. Not like she needs it. The Queen of Wands lights that fire from within. I think that they do think about you. But the Star does not suggest necessarily that they want a renewal. They just want to feel a freedom and happiness. I think they're like, Libra. And, the Four of Cups usually shows a level of disinterest. In this deck, it's something that they think about. I think that you might have left quite an impression upon them. But the way they feel about you, like, this is what they want. They dream of a Queen of Wands. You're showing different energy than that. It's not that you don't have Queen of Wands energy, but they see you in a very different way. Here's how they see you. A lot of cards came out for the way they saw you, and I was going to pick them up and try again, and my guide said, no, don't pick it up. This is how they see Libra. Or if you're a cross watcher, reverse the roles, and this is how they see you. or you see them or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean. Sorry, I'm a little tongue tied. They see you as the Nine of Cups, but they also see you as the Hermit, the World, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. So, first of all, they see you as a very happy person, like good or bad, come what may, cheers to the weekend, drinks on the house. With the Hermit and the World here, I think they also see you as very wise and like you've traveled the world, like you've learned a lot. You're a very wise person. They also see you as a Queen of Pentacles and a Hierophant. They see you showing up like an earth sign, like Taurus here. They see you as older, wiser, more mature. Like I may be older, wiser, and more mature, but I've been around the block and I can drink you people under the table. It's kind of like what I'm seeing here. I'm also picking up on something a little bit different. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I have to say it when I hear it. It's not going to be true for very many people. They may see that you have a drinking problem and you drink alone and you're deeply influenced by your family and you live at home with a mom that tells you what to do. I know that's not going to be true for very many people, but I heard it just now, so I had to deliver it. But I think the first message is correct. Like, that's how they see you. I was like, I like this. Or if you're a masculine, they see you wanting a mature partner, someone you can grow old with, travel with, have fun with. But the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, they can be fun when they want to be. They might not look it, but they can be. I mean, I know that because I'm these things too. You can be a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. I think they kind of want something a little different though. They might have thought they could have this with you. The way you feel about them, it's interesting. The way you feel about that's how they see you, but they can't know how you feel about them. They might think this is how you feel about them, but this is, I said, what does Libra feel about this person? The Sun, the Lovers, the Page of Swords. Well, I think you guys are keeping tabs on them. And I think you're very curious as to whether or not they have another lover. You also might be putting on a really good show in public. Not that what you're putting on social media or whatever isn't true. I'm not suggesting that. I think you wonder if they pay attention to you and they watch you. The Page of Swords is he's not like, I didn't get the Devil here, and the Devil wasn't at the bottom of the deck. That would be obsessively stalking someone. But I think you're curious about them. I think that they made you happy and you felt like they could be a good match for you. Gemini and Leo here. But maybe you felt like they were a little immature for you. But I think you are curious as to what they're doing right now. You want clarity. I think you want to know whether or not they have another lover with this Page of Swords. And if you have been putting stuff out, like the Sun is often like what we put online, what we put out in public for everyone to see. Some of you, I can feel it and hear it really strongly. You've made sure you make yourself look super happy online and you're wondering if they've seen it or you're seeing stuff here. Their action towards you, this person's kind of back and forth. The Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. So their action towards you is they refuse to see something. I think that they are a pretty bougie person. They might be very focused on personal development and career. This might be them refusing to see how great you are and how great you're doing because they have other choices. Or they're confused, they're a little overwhelmed. They might do wishful thinking, but I see more here choices and their action towards you. They have a lot of negative thoughts surrounding something here. And I think that they put their best foot forward in public, but they might be all about themselves. Or they just refuse to see how successful and happy you are. And they have other choices. This person's confused. They're trapped in their head. They might be worried about money or something like that. Your action towards them, this was weird. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords will really keep tabs on a person in kind of a negative way, but then like he's insecure. and anxious to know more. The Page of Pentacles will more revere something. Like, I feel like sometimes you're curious about them and a little stalky, and then other times you recall them fondly. This definitely hurt you. You've been through some kind of a painful ending. I think this person might have just not wanted to settle down, and that hurt you. Or now, I mean, you have 3 pages here. Some of you have 3 kids, right? Some of you are parents and you have kids. Some of you, yes, you're hurt, but you can be free spirited and fun too. And you might be looking for something to help you, that excites you and lights you up, to help you get over something painful. Some of you are going through some kind of a health crisis. It's possible that someone went through some kind of a health crisis here and someone kind of ignored it and went off and did their own thing, kind of ignored the pain. I think a part of you looks at them and a part of you looks away from them and wants to try and start something new. Pages deliver and receive information, they explore and study. So you might, and they're not tied down. So you might be doing new things. You might be hooking up to a new person or a new relationship. Even if it's a career, you're just exploring it. Match made in heaven, happiness. Yeah, but what's between you is someone's just walking away and holding their head high. And it was just, I just felt like when this card first came out, my shoulders shrugged and I went, you win some, you lose some. It was a cycle, part of the learning process. Your fate and your destiny are playing out. You're meant to be going with the flow and expansion. And Roots of Abundance is about, your advice is, let go of old conditioning and looking at things through an old lens. This cycle was meant to teach you something. It's meant to teach you to leave the past behind, hold your head high, see yourself as a victorious person, and move towards things where you're recognized and rewarded for your accomplishments. Focus on personal goals and achievements and turn the knowledge from this relationship into wisdom. You can honor the past without replaying it, is what the time machine means. Also, you can't, it indicates sometimes that we want to turn back the clock of time. Chronos will not let us do that. And at this time, you're meant to be focused more on roots of abundance, family, career. And I see some of you really doing that here with the Queen of Pentacles. I think there just might be a curiosity about what this person's doing. And this person does think about it, but overall, in regards to the way they see themselves with you, Libra, they see themselves as anxious and worried and stressed out. They don't want to see the justice. They don't want to deal with the justice. They're having a hard time making a choice, apparently, with justice and the Four of Cups. Yeah, interesting. Ultimately, though, keep your standards and boundaries, and fool's gold is fool's gold at the end of the day. If this person has the key to your heart, your guides want you to know it's not worth its weight in gold. And for the record, the only reason gold has any value to human beings at all is because it's hard to find and it's shiny. Does that really make something valuable? Why are diamonds and gold valuable? Because they're shiny and hard to come by. Fossil fuels are worth more than gold at the end of the day. It's our perception of it. You've been around the block here, Libra. You want something more mature. Or, for some of you checking in on a Libra, this is what Libra's doing with you. And you're a little concerned about them. Everybody just take the advice of the oracle cards. That's the most important. Okay, Libra, that's your daily download for today. That's just what I picked up on. I wasn't really thrilled with it. I was like, oh, I want something a little different. I did post a pretty good reading for you on Soma Chandra Tarot last night. And I think I picked up on a couple different kinds of energy, not necessarily love. So check that message out too. Okay. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.